karts, my man. I like it, daddy. Hey, Wallace. Must be nice having all that NASCAR money and everything. What I want to do is when my wife wants me to be quiet, I just go, hey, baby. Terminating in the house. Whoa.
It's the Kenny Wallace Show, brought to you by JEGS.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kenny Wallace Show, brought to you by JEGS, the leader in high-performance aftermarket car parts. Remember to go to jegs.com. Well, we're not behind the desk today. We're in the race shop. What's happening in the race shop? Well, Brody, my son-in-law, Brody's got a new passion, racing these outlaw karts. What's this all about?
Well, we went to Shawnee, Oklahoma last weekend. My brother drove for me, and we were way underpowered, so I fixed it. I got a new engine.
A new engine. Hey, so this is the second motor. You bought it used. These are rare motors, by the way. What's this motor called?
It's a Honda CR500. They quit making them in 2001.
Wow. So how many do you think there are around America? Thousands?
Maybe 1,000.
Yeah.
No. They're few and far between.
So you bought this baby as quick as you could.
Yep.
How long did it take you to find it on the internets?
It took me a couple hours. I just searched it, and I found it here kind of local. It was only about a 4-hour drive, and scooped it up.
I'll be darned. All right, so we got a lot going on in the shop today. Let's go to the race car. Come on, Brody, come with me.
Yeah.
So we got the race car ready to go. I tell everybody all the time, you know, when the year ends, everybody quits. Yep. It's like the year's over. The Herminator, I never quit. What I do is I sold my race car from last year and went down to North Carolina, went to Nick Hoffman's Elite Chassis. We built a new race car. And as I always tease everybody, this baby's ready to go to the pit gate. We just got done wrapping it yesterday. It looks good. We went with the satin. What do you think? Do you like the satin yellow? I call it like flat yellow. You know, you got flat black.
It's awesome.
Right?
I love it. It's the best car you've ever had.
So this was Wimpy's idea, Chris LaRose. We got flat black interior, so we went with the P. Diddy Pimp. I like this stuff. So it's like a flat yellow. And of course, I'm a happy person. I'm happy. So we went with the fluorescent orange again. Been running this like the last couple years. I love this stuff. Because they offer you a red, but it's kind of like maroon, and I don't like that. And so anyway, the car's looking good. I'm happy. It's brand new. We're going to race this baby like the very end of March. When I go to Volusia, I'm going to be driving Nick Hoffman's car, and it's going to look just like this. So if you see me at Volusia and you see this car rolling on the track, the one at Volusia is not mine. And so this is my brand new car, and we'll be running it at the end of March. Brody,
Yep.
Let's go look at your outlaw cart.
Let's go do it.
Outlaw cart. You ever listen to Kyle Larson? Kyle Larson says he loves outlaw carts. Brody builds them. Herman, what's going on in the race shop?
Yeah. Thankfully, you gave me a corner of the shop to work on. So.
I said, all right, listen, I give you, this is the fabrication area. And I told, Brody's my son-in-law. He married my youngest daughter, Brittany. So, all right, let me just throw a disclaimer in here, and then we're going to talk. All right. When we were doing Kenny Conversation with Kyle Larson kept talking about an outlaw cart. An outlaw cart. This is an outlaw cart. And Brody, where did these start? Where did they become famous?
So they originated in California, Red Bluff to be exact.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the most famous outlaw kart track in the country, and it kind of expanded from there. I grew up in Oregon, and obviously regionally they blew up, and it was super popular as I was coming up through the ranks, and I just fell in love with them and never fell out of love with them.
They're so fast. Now, you have the car in the shop here, you put it on your lift.
Yep.
There's a big wing that goes on top of this. And you tell me that you can tell a big difference when you just move that wing forward and backwards.
Yeah, so we have an adjuster on the left side of the seat that moves to the wing.
I see that.
And it moves it a few inches forward and back. And
Let's work it. Let's work it. You get over there. Charlie. Okay. This right here, Charlie, hooks up to the wing.
Yep.
Now watch that lever. Watch that lever. Okay, go ahead.
If I want to tighten the cart up, I just pull that cable back.
Yep.
And then free it up. I move it like that.
You see that?
And it just moves it a few inches, but
the wing's so big.
It's 40 inches wide.
Yeah.
When I was carrying it out to the trailer last night to put it away, the wind blew and about blew me over.
Wow. So these things are violent fast. I've watched them.
Right.
First of all, I want to say this. Let me brag on Brody. He just started a company called Fusion Carts.
Yep.
Fusion Carts. So Brody is building these. You can buy them right now. Where do we go?
FusionCarts.pro. That's the main page. You can fill out the form on there. I'll get a hold of you. If you want to look at pricing, there's a services button at the top. Just click on that and you can kind of see what we got going on. And I'm going to continue to work on that. My main focus was making a fast cart first, which I believe we've done. Now I got to shore up the business side of things.
So this is a water-cooled motor.
It is.
Here's the radiator.
Yep.
Here's the hoses. And we constantly have water going in and out of the water jackets to keep the motor cool right here.
Because we're wide open throttle, probably 85 to 95% of the time on most tracks. We got to keep them cool.
And these babies they go like this. They're super fast. So what else we got in this race shop here? But now listen, Brody builds these from ground up. What I like about you is you don't make any excuses. You went and bought an old everyday tubing bender. Where'd you get that from? Northwest Tool?
Yeah, it's just a generic tubing bender.
Look over here.
I built a jig and started after it.
He went to Northwest Tool, bought a damn tubing bender. Look here. Here's how he starts out. Look, show me. Show me this right here. Go-karts right here.
Yep.
These are some of his first starts, first tries, and then he perfected them.
Yep.
I admire you.
Thank you.
I'm nowhere near as smart as you. I always say,
we're smart in different ways.
My sons are engineers. My son-in-laws. Brody married my youngest daughter.
Yep.
But anyway, Fusion Carts, and you're going to be selling these carts. So let's go ahead and, hey, switching subjects. What the hell we got going on right here? Oh, motors, baby. So,
yeah, that one's yours.
This one here, look here. That's just, you keep spare metal. So look here. That's my spare motor right here. That's about 30 grand. Hey, Wallace, must be nice having all that NASCAR money and everything. Charlie thought that was funny. I catch shit all the time because...
but you know what's funny about that is when I watched your face, I said, that's going to be the perfect 10-second clip to put on social media. And then I laughed again.
Wallace got a spare motor. Hold on, though. Whose motor is this?
That's mine.
Well, we got to see it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you can't hide it.
It's been undercover for a few years.
Hey,
but
that's Brody's motor.
Yep.
And he quit racing mods.
I did.
Yeah, but hey, you ain't done yet because you still got that motor.
Yeah, as long as I have that in my seat,
that's right.
There's still a chance.
You still, yeah, you kept everything.
Yep.
My motor's on a roller, and hey Wallace, what you cover your motors up for? Because keep all the dirt off. They cost so damn much. It's like a wedding ring. Why do you clean your wedding ring? Well, because this is like a ring right here, baby. All right, then. I can't help myself. I like to make fun of all of you.
I will. I'm not going to mess up your video.
Well, don't worry about it.
Okay.
But the video's awesome. And we're awesome, ain't we, everybody? Here, let's get your cover on. Yeah, you gotta cover our babies. Oh yeah, go around that. There we go. All right. Must be nice. Okay, so we got the fabrication area here. He can heliarc. I mean, like a machine. I like your machine. Speaking of heliarcing machines, is it called TIG welder or heliarc?
I call it TIG. Just
TIG.
I guess when I talk to people that are a certain age and older, they say heliarc, and then us young guys call it TIG. So.
Yeah. Well, TIG is metal, right?
Yeah.
Heliarcing's aluminium.
Yeah.
You ever hear that story? Brother Rusty goes to Europe. Roger Penske says, come on, I want to show you where we build our Indy cars. Rusty's over there, and they all got those, it's like being out in Australia. I can't do it. But anyway, Rusty goes, man, I was over there. They had this trick stuff called aluminium. It was aluminum. So, yeah, I got my welding helmet right here. I got that. See, I slide that in, and that's a 200. That's so this old man can see. So, if you need glass, you can wear glasses. But anyway, that is.
I put that on one time, and I forgot you had it in there, and it made me sick.
Yeah, right. Because you're like, whoa, it's crazy, right? My bolt nut bend. Now this is my specialty area here, Charlie. You know, you got a bolt nut bend here, but when you get into this area, this is the big time area. This is my specialties. This all like from here up. Well, this is fine threaded, and this nitrogen bottle here is for my shocks. But this is where my specialties are. Of course, we've already showed everybody this. This is the spring smasher. I've learned one thing I want to share with all of you. You know how you keep pulling a wrench out and you go back with it to the toolbox? I realized that if I would just take a 3/4 wrench all the way down to a 7/16 and put it in one area, look at this. This is literally, this right here is my whole toolbox. This is all I use. This is it. 3/4, for my, and look here, just 7/16, half, 9/16, my 3/4 socket somewhere, 1/4 drill bit, 3/16, take tires off. But you cannot believe how very little I go to the toolbox anymore. There it all is. Got my shocks and springs ready. Everything's been refurbished, all new oil, all new seals. This is my get up for the start of the year. Still waiting on a right front. But, so yeah, back there, we got some good stuff back here. This is, that's my lift. Everything's winterized right now. That lifts the race car up. Hey, check that badass picture out. That's Daddy getting it on. Track champion, bitches. Come on. Woo! And then everything's aluminium. So here's my aluminium cart. And then, of course, a nice little 4-foot brake. Now, what's cool about this is I bought this stuff from Ernie Irvin's dad. It was Irvin Smith's. Anyway, bought this stuff years ago, probably 30 years ago, down in Charlotte, North Carolina. 4-foot brake, 4-foot shear. Not that you ever need them anymore, but we got the shrinker, the stretcher. We got the legendary Mike Mittler. Boy, we sure do miss Mike. We lost him a while back, but this is the Mittler bead roller. And you can change these out all you want. So that's my bead roller. I'll show you the tools that you can use back up here, Charlie. I don't want Charlie to bust his ass. So here's all the different ones you can bolt on it right here. So you can use all these different bead rollers. So this area right here is where I pack all my wheel bearings and I do all my clean work. This is a really neat area right here. Actually, it's kind of a hidden secret. I like using this.
It's the meth lab.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really is. That's DRP. That's some good wheel bearing grease. But so I got my anti-seize if I ever need it. Got my 3-in-1 oil, my Loctite, my heavy. I use this on my axle tube or my axles. My splines. So that should be over there. A little messy here. It's kind of crazy how much you'll use these. These are like, what do we call these, Brody?
Scotch-Brite.
Scotch-Brite, yeah. Just use Scotch-Brite. Then when you take the transmission out and when you take the drive shaft out, you put that up in there so the oil doesn't come out of the back of the. Got some lug nuts here. My grandbabies love me, so they always give me little. See, I'm Pompe, too Pompe. So I hang that up. They enjoy that. They come in, they see them, and
paint your desk.
They paint my desk. We'll show you that. So, not bragging or nothing, but just want to remind you that I am now a 4-time champion. Woo! Oh, woo! Woo! 4-time champion, bitches. Come on. right up there and back to back. That's 2023. Got a little shot on that, don't you?
Got to get the shadow of the
Get
white.
shadow out.
There we go.
Yeah, and then that's the trophy that went with it. And then here's the other one. And there is the 2022, 2023 Peabody champion, 2012 Summit. That was the Summer Nationals. So here, I gotta say this. A lot of people come into the shop and they look at all my trophies. And when the dirt racers come into my shop, they go, oh, there's the quality trophy area. So Charlie, come over here. So when people say, so you won 112 dirt races, any of them any good? We're having fun, calm down. This is what we call the quality area. These are the races where Brody, like 100 cars show up.
Yeah, like you're lucky to make the show.
Yeah, and so we won a lot of Summer National race, not a lot. We won 9. Then we won Volusia, we won Eldora. There's some good trophies in here. Come here, Charlie, let me show you. This was a big win. That was the Ironman at Peabody. And then this is Eldora. That's Gas City. Putmanville. Here's the deal. There's only one track that I have not won at yet around the whole area around here. And it's Highland, Illinois. We have won, oh my God, everywhere. Except Highland, Illinois. Jesus. I need to go over them when Mike Harrison's not there one night. And then this is all the NASCAR trophies right there. We got 9 NASCAR Xfinity wins, 10 poles, and got some good stuff in here. But what else we got, Brody?
You already showed
Let's go over here. Hey, this is one of my favorite new things right here. Look here. Hey, y'all want to get a good generator? Go to Harbor Freight. $800, that thing will generate everything. I mean, instead of spending the $6,000 on the quiet Honda generator, don't do that. Go right here. Go to Harbor Freight, $800. That baby's unbelievable. Look, $3,500, it'll run everything. Then, I got this baby, because we used to have a 4-wheeler, but then I went to the little trailer. Check this baby out. Let me turn the key on. Woo! Earnhardt's my man. I like it, daddy. Hey. Look here, baby. Terminator in the house. Terminator in the house. Whoa. Don't, look, you know what that white piece of tape means right there? That means don't pull that handle. That's front brake. You'll bust that ass. Look here. You go like this, look. See? Mark Martin. I'll bust that ass. All right, so we love our, I catch Brody leaving here, going down to the house on it all the time.
Yeah, because Brittany orders stuff on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon delivers. So, that's awesome. We love that.
Legendary parts clean.
You guys want to go up in the trailer? Oh, come here, spare noses. We got spare noses. This is Brody's Harbor Freight toolbox.
Yep.
And mine's over there. If you ain't got one, you missing out. Look here, go to Harbor Freight, spend about $20, you get a whole bag, a whole toolbox, $20. Hey, Wallace, I ain't got no money. Where you get all that money at? Just $20 Harbor Freight, babe. Here, and then we got a blue one over there. So then, I wreck a lot, so I gotta have spare noses. So here's 2 noses. Here's a brand new one here. There's brand new. Show them the bumper. Show them the bumper. Man, you can't believe I knocked everybody out of the way with that. It's a joke, okay? So people say, man, y'all put real bumpers on them things. I'm like, simmer down. And then this is my lucky nose. So had this nose for 100 years. And I brought it over to the shop and I told Wimpy, I said, Wimpy, just put some sides on this baby. So anyway, we got 2 spare noses and I'm a freak. So I got all my tires ready to go. So yeah, there's all my sizes and I wrap them. The garage stays warm. It's like 63 degrees in here. And I wrap them like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Wallace, what? So anyway, there's the legendary 4-wheeler over there. And Brody uses it because that's how you kickstart those outlaw carts.
Yep. It's headed to the shed. Washed it yesterday.
Yep. And this is a pipe. What I want to do is when my wife wants me to be quiet, I just go, hey, baby. All right, I think that's about it. Hey, I want to thank the St. Louis Dirt Track Racing Hall of Fame. They put my dad, our father, the great Russ Wallace. Dad was incredible. So they put Dad into the St. Louis Dirt Track Hall of Fame. I want to thank you all very much. And I guess that's it. Until then, we showed you what's going on in the shop. We could show you more, but might get us in trouble.